Welcome back to the Psychic Soul Healer channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Laura, and I'm going to do a general message tonight for Capricorn. Know that energy is fluid, roles could be reversed. Just interpret the message as it best resonates with you. Also know if you're new to the channel, anything of any importance you'll find in the description box. You'll definitely, if you want to look into shadow healing program that I have all my subscriptions in Patreon, and that Patreon link is in the description box. And all the healing subscriptions come not just with inner child healing and shadow healing and reparenting, but also come with all the healing modalities to help you heal from the effects of trauma. Just always like to put that out there. I also want to mention that on my channels, both my Virgo channel and this channel, the Psychic Soul Healer channel, I don't like to just look at what's going on the surface within your connection, meaning how your person feels about you and, what they did and what they're going to do. I like to look at the shadows. I'd like to look at the spiritual blocks and see how they play out as karmic themes so that you can better navigate the relationship. Okay. Now, if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write the word in your comment bar. Now, the word always comes from my deck, and tonight it's going to be determination, determination, determination. You're going to write that word in your comment bar. You'll know if I chose you, if I wrote the word winner underneath. If I did, we'll just correspond back and forth on YouTube. We're going to see how the word determination fits in to your story. I'm laughing in my head because I'm feeling almost like you're in connection with someone that was really determined not to talk to you for a long time. And then now I feel like they're starting to switch. So they're going to go from one aspect of, I'm not going to talk to you at all. I'm determined not to talk to you at all, to I'm determined I'm going to talk to you. One way or another, I'm going to talk to you. And it's almost because this person expected you to chase them and you didn't chase them. So when they thought that you were going to chase them, they actually shut down. I feel like you said something to this person that you hurt this person's feelings. They have a big ego. And I'm feeling like you said something and then they got mad, and you haven't talked to this person for a while because they were holding out. And now they have a lot of anxiety because I feel like a lot of time went by. So now they're really determined that they're going to talk to you somehow. Now, that's what I'm feeling for the underlying energy. Let's see how that's playing out with the cards. Let's see why I'm feeling it. And then if we see some spiritual blocks, let's look, Capricorn, and see why you're attracting a person that has those blocks. What needs to be healed within inside of you? And then let's see what this person is going to do. And then let's see what you can do to actually make this relationship work, to balance it. Because that's really why spiritual relationships are karmic. It all depends on what you do. Your level of consciousness. If it's a high vibration and that you're coming from a high level of consciousness, it means you're coming from a place of unconditional love. You are coming from that clear space of unconditional love, which is there's no ownership or expectation. You just are. You have a clear motive. But if that person has a clear motive, we'll be able to see it. That makes a difference too, knowing where a person's coming from. I mean, what their true intention is. Okay. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. Yeah, because they wasted so much time. And that's what I was saying. It's that's exactly what I felt. And it's please don't give up on me. Yeah, because I'm almost feeling like now they don't really know how to approach you. So part of them gets in their own way. Part of them has other people that, that talk to them and make it let you come around to do the work, let the other person come around to do the work. I feel like they just have friends that like to spend time with them, like to don't really want to lose the friendship. I'm feeling like your person's not really a strong person, does not have a very strong self-esteem, is what I'm getting at. I feel like they're insecure. So they hang out with insecure people. And for whatever reason, and I know that this is just for some, I'm visualizing like someone like always at a bar and hanging out with a bunch of barflies and then saying, well, I like this person. And I'm saying, well, no, let her come to you, or let him come to you. Let them do the work. And so, so it's like they put these obstacles but there's really no obstacle except for the obstacle of insecurity. Yeah, there's someone keeping me from you, and I feel like it's really those people, and it's not really no one can keep anyone from anybody. If someone really wanted to come to you, they would. It's if someone's keeping them, it's because they are unsure of what they want to do. And that the only way that they would really feel confident is if you were coming in and doing all the work, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this person expected you to run back to them. You didn't run back to them. So now they're in a place where they've been, in order to hold out away from you, they were like kind of spending time with somebody else that I don't feel like they have any feelings for whatsoever. But now they feel obligated to be with that person. And that person knows that your person doesn't want to stay there. And it was never supposed to be a permanent thing. And I don't know why I'm feeling this. It's almost like feeling like your person was like, I need a place to stay. I need a place to be for a certain amount of time. And they were using this person to keep their focus not on you. And they thought during that time, when they would kind of cut their energy off from you, that you were going to come running for them, and they were holding out, hoping that you would do that so that they would have all the power. You didn't do that. And so now they're like, I'm stuck in this situation with this person that I don't really want to be in anymore. I run away to avoid facing my problems, and that's the thing. And now they're in a bigger problem because it's like they're not going to talk to, they didn't talk to you, so they created a problem with you, and they're with somebody that they don't want to be with. So there's a sense of eventually they can't run from their problems, but this person wants to run from their problems. So be careful, because I'm feeling like they definitely don't want to be hooked up with that karmic, whoever they're with now. It's just, like I said, feeling obligated. And that's the thing. They're always looking for someone to get them out of their situation. I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. Yeah, because it's like they did not mean to sabotage the connection, because they were just thinking that you were going to do what everybody does, which is run after them. And you did not do that. So that's why they're feeling that. So let's see, like, are they going to do anything? Are they going to, like, let's see if they're going to do anything. We're going to see why you also attracted a person that sabotaged, like unwittingly sabotaged the connection and played these many games. Why did you have to, like, have a person like this come into your life? But you want to even know this person also sabotaged the connection. They didn't mean to. So I want to look and see what the hidden truths are, because a person's spiritual blocks doesn't mean that they don't care. A person that has blocks believes that they're not worthy of love. They get in their own way. They sabotage the connection because they get in their own way. Like this little game that they played, which I knew, I could tell right from the beginning. That's why I was laughing. I said, I feel like this person went from, I'm determined not to talk to you at all. I am not going to talk to you. I'm not going to talk to you. You're going to run after me. You're going to, because I don't like what you said to me. I feel like, again, they have a big ego, and everything that they hear is filtered through a distorted perception of what they truly hear. Because this person has a big ego, I don't really feel like they care about really anyone. They don't, or they don't show that they care about anyone. And so they wanted you to chase them. And I only say that because they were not willing to show you vulnerability, and they're over here with somebody else that they claim is not letting them leave, but it's not that they won't leave. They don't know what you're going to do. They don't know whether or not you're going to open them up with open arms. You're not talking to them. And their little plan backfired on them. But that doesn't mean that they don't have feelings. So like I said, sometimes a person has to really make a shit show out of a relationship to see whether or not they love the person, and whether or not they're going to actually put in the work is something altogether different to get it back, you know, but it's not impossible. I will wait for a sign from you. Didn't I tell you this person is like, I want you to contact me, and I need you to contact me because I don't know how you're going to react. And I have a big ego, and I need to make sure that, so you see how they keep sabotaging the connection because of insecurity. That's why. I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah, so they're like, again, I don't know whether you're happy without me. I don't know whether you want to be with me. I don't know whether you'll give me another chance. I played this game. I should have came back when I could have came back, but I played games. I didn't want to seem vulnerable. I didn't want to see. So this person is like stuck up in their head about it. I can't stop thinking about you, literally. That's what I knew it. I knew it. Like this person's like, I can't stop thinking, but I'm gonna wait for a sign from you. You see, like very immature energy, very immature. So we have to ask ourselves, why, Capricorn, why would you attract a person like this? Or what were you supposed to learn? Or what type of relationship is this? Or like, what is going on? You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. See? Go within to understand that you are seeing yourself, not me. So your person is projecting a lot of their fears on to you. I don't feel like you're doing anything. It's the fact that you're not showing them anything. And because you're not showing them anything, and they can't intuitively figure out what you're going to do and navigate the connection, and they know everything that they did was wrong, they don't know how to approach you because they waited too long. So they're like, a lot of time went by, and possibly things happened or went on in your life that they were not there for. And, you know, it was all because they were playing games. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodline. So there's a sense of now clearing ancestral karma does not necessarily mean that you need to be with this person. Understand, it means that you have blocks, they have blocks. You have blocks where possibly being in a connection with this person, you might have held on. We didn't see yet what your connection is, but we are. But I know for this person, them not speaking their truth, them not being able to be emotionally vulnerable, them not being honest, playing games, getting in their own way, all those are ancestral patterns that this person like inherited from the environment that they grew up in. So you came into their life mainly to show that what they needed healing within themselves, because they do have feelings for you. They do want to come back. And now it's like, oh my God, I just should have came back when it would have been easier, because now it's a shit show for them to have to come back. But they have deep root chakra issues. So they were born into an environment, and that environment could have been really strict in the fact of, don't show your emotions. If you're a guy, don't show your emotions, man up. Or grow up. If you're a little girl, like you need to be this way. Like it was really stereotyped and conditioned. So this person, like you said, grew up in that environment and adapted to to being a certain way. I believe that this person acts like they're strong, but they're not emotionally strong because they are sensitive, but they weren't allowed to feel their sensitivity. So it's a way that they've navigated, but if they can't, strategize, this person strategized the whole relationship and they strategized it through their wound. So that how they were navigating wasn't through like where it was clear if a person has spiritual blocks, they're imbalanced. So, and this person is perceiving everything through their imbalanced perception. So, of course, their behaviorisms were in alignment with that. And it was this person gave nothing, they held back. And so, but those wounds were in there long before this person met you. It's that they were taught to be that way. So really only what makes a person learn is unconditional love. Makes this person stop to think about what it is that they did and how they did it. So of course they have a lot of anxiety, but the big purpose is that this person probably wouldn't have healed unless you came into their life. My heart is with another right now. I have to finish this karmic contract in order to be free. So it's again, holding on to that, like I said, the person in their life and not really 100% letting go of that karmic because it's like, well, I don't know where we're going to be. I don't really like that person, but I could stay here and it could be okay. Am I going to be 1,000% fulfilled? No, it's like, I'm not going to be really fulfilled. This isn't the love of my life. However, this person has been here for me unless you come and you do all the work, I'll never know whether or not, and if you're smart, you're not going to do that. So we knew that already, that this person was confirmation. So as long as they have someone else there, why would they put the work in? I need to move slowly with this, but trust that I am moving even when it seems that I'm not. So it's again, your person strategizing and I don't really trust it. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's like, I'm going to put those cards back in. And the reason why it's like, they don't want to be with this karmic. They know that they're not staying with the karmic, but they can't tell you when they're going to come back. And they don't really know how they're getting out of that. So if they get out of it, they may not get out of it in a real, like, ethical way. This person seems to navigate, like, again, always playing games, always wanting to be safe, always wanting to make sure that that their needs are taken care of, even over love. Because really, if the person really loves you, they're gonna not care. They're gonna come back into your life. And that's the whole thing is that, yes, your person's afraid. They're terrified. So they're like, I'm afraid because I know that I didn't treat you right. I played a lot of games. So I'm going to hang back with this person. Now I feel obligated to this person. So I want you to come and really reassure me. And then I can come with you. And the only reason why I'm really even thinking all this is because there's so much passion. This is what I'm seeing within this connection, which again, this person has feelings, but they're very selfish, they're very immature. And it's again like they are delusional. And why I say that is because they're all over the place. Like, they can't stop thinking about you. There's part of them that really feels that the connection can work out regardless of what they've done, regardless of, the things that have transpired. And, to me, it's almost like they may never make a decision. They let everybody else make the decision. This situation is being caused by both of us. Look at your own role in this situation to help us change it. So it's like, I don't really believe that it's being caused by both you and this person. I believe that this person is causing it. Yes, it's in a Mexican standstill now because you had feelings for this person, but you weren't going to just be with this person because they sabotaged the relationship. So you're not giving in. So yes, the situation is being caused from both you and this person, but in their mind oh, now I understand. So in their mind, they think like, yeah, I might have done this, this, and this, and this, but you're like, we're not together also because of what you do. And so they're not willing to take full responsibility. And they're not taking full responsibility mainly because of this energy, because they held back in the beginning. And now it's again, now that they changed their mind, it doesn't matter. It's like I said, the person is holding back, holding back, holding back, and they sabotage the connection every which way on how to deal with the connection. So again, they're looking for someone, a sure thing before. And I can guarantee most likely Capricorn, you're looking for them to completely end that situation before starting a new situation. And they have to do it without knowing what you're going to do. See, this person won't do it for themselves. And that says a lot right there. Now, we'll look and we'll just see like what they're going to do, because like in their mind, it's the fact that you're both not doing anything to fix it. I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by the desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. So I feel like they really do have like this pull. However, they long for you, they want you, but I don't see any effort. It's almost like you feel like this person is trying to like send out, spiritual, like some sort of ESP, and hope that you will like answer them instead of them actually do the work. Because all it is like the person has a lot of chemistry. The person can't stop thinking about you. It's like, I can't stop thinking this. And I wonder if you're happy without me. It's like, well, everything. I wait for a sign from you. I'm holding back, I'm holding back, I'm holding back. And in the fact that they're so up in their head, it's just not moving. It's not moving because it's of that. So we have to say, I mean, I want to know how you feel about them, because I want to see what you feel about this person. Like, because like I said, it seems like they love the idea of you as long as they don't have to do anything. Trauma. I have unresolved trauma and I took it out on you. So if anything, I feel like this is your person. This is not you. And you might have trauma. So this is a trauma bond. I don't necessarily feel like you took out your trauma on this person. However, being connected to this person, and we can see that they have trauma around relationships because they played so many games. They've been trying to strategize this connection from day one. I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to give anything. And now so much time went by. It's like, and obviously, that if they weren't talking to you, they must have been talking to somebody else. How am I going to come back? What am I going to say? And afraid to talk to you. This person doesn't like to talk about their problems. They don't like to work things out. They don't like to be emotionally vulnerable. They played, like I said, they played so many games. Avoidance. I felt you were ashamed of me and were avoiding me. So, and that's really like how this person made you feel. And they did avoid you. But they avoided you because they wanted you to do the work. They wanted you to like chase after them. They wanted you to be in regret, because I feel like you set a boundary with them. You told this person how you felt, what you expected of them. They didn't like it. They felt like they didn't have to do it because there was a lot of other karmic people around, like I said, but not people of a high vibration. Said, picture a lot of barflies, and that this person was like, okay, hooked up with somebody that they're like friends with, and just now they're stuck with that person, and they long for you while they're with this person. So they're not genuine to anyone. They're not being kind to anyone. They're using everyone to try and navigate to get what they want, which is exactly what it is. avoidance, and then stonewall. It triggers me deeply when I am stonewalled. Silence killed the connection for me. So it's again, this person, so you're like over it. You're like, you avoided me and you stonewalled me because you wanted to like stay away from me to like teach me a lesson, but now you long for me. So in the end, I don't have feelings for you anymore. I'm going to leave that there, Capricorn. I think that pretty much said it all. Oh, but we did say that we'd say, why did you connect to a person that played this game? What were you supposed to learn from it? Resilience, resilience. This person tried to wear you down, to try to get you to do what you wanted, what they wanted you to do. So you might have been somebody, I feel like you was somebody when you were a kid that was really sensitive and would give in, like, so your love, right? You'd be like, it would be hard for you to stand up to someone that you were really emotionally connected to, that you really cared about a lot, to set boundary. And I feel like this was all about respect, you standing up to yourself and knowing exactly what you want and persevering, being like, resilience is like, this person tried to play a lot of games to get you to cave and you didn't do it. And like you said, I feel like you're a highly sensitive person and you're someone that doesn't really like to put your mind over your heart. But in this situation, you had to in order to be resilient. And really, it just, at the end of the day, you stood your ground. But after a certain amount of time, because this person avoided you, I mean, this says it all. This says it all. You know, they avoided you, and stonewalled you to like try and manipulate you, and really at the end of the day, they they suffered. And it's a good thing that they did, because maybe now they'll learn. I know that they'll be in regret though, because this person has feelings, and really there's a part of them that was delusional, felt like that they could try and finagle it. Their big ego. So the bigger that they are, the harder they fall. This person's used to getting what they want. That behavior used to, or it always does work with other people. It just didn't work on you. And they suffer because they can definitely see the difference between you and the people that are hanging around them. And so they get to eat the karma. I'm going to leave that there, Capricorn. You let me know if you resonated with this. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.